There's
Oh,
your control.
Okay, excellent.
excellent. When muted, it does not record.
As it should.
Working as intended.
Okay, recording is going. When we last left, you guys were starting the process of running from one ridge to the other, and we're trying to figure out how you wanted to do that.
We know how we want to do that.
We're not running.
Good.
We're doing a tactical withdrawal.
You're advancing in the opposite direction.
That's
That's
right.
We're holding a solid line in a scrimmage while moving backwards.
The way I see it, we are tightening our ranks towards the aft position.
We are advancing away from our adversaries and towards friendship.
That's right.
I don't know, I would have just gone with we're following orders.
Yeah. Question point 5 is, can we get the nameplates up so we can see who is who? I can only see like my own people as far as like names over pieces.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can only see the tanks?
I can see the actual pieces on the board,
But I mean,
as far as
the names, you can only see the
yeah,
names
you
on
don't-
the
see
tanks?
my own.
You don't
That's
see the
why-
bug band nameplates?
Nope, I see nobody else's names but my own.
I do not see bug band nameplates. I do see tanker nameplates, and I see
Yeah,
my
I see
own.
the tank nameplates, and I see my own.
I do not see anyone's but my own.
Interesting. So
And
I haven't
that's-
set where the nameplates are on, but I'm wondering if that's only for the
There's
player
an-
that controls it.
There's an additional setting that allows other players to see it as well. So you have to click show nameplate, and then there's like a little 3-dot option thing that says show to other players.
That's one reason I shot at their commander. I didn't know he was their commander.
Yeah.
He was just a Wolverine to me.
Huh.
I'll bring up what it looks like in another Roll20 game I'm running, and so you can see what it looks like.
Okay, because I mean, I know I'm a dunce with this, but
Once we get this problem troubleshot,
Yeah.
then we can get down to question 1. Because it's going to be important to know who's what and where very shortly.
calling in an Arrow 4 strike, huh?
Oh, you wish it was that simple.
You're calling in a nuke.
We're
Nope.
going the Jade Falcon route. We're crashing a warship into them.
Interestingly enough, that's the second guess for nuke I've heard tonight.
Wait, the Jade Falcons gave up a warship?
Yeah, during the Jade Falcon Civil War, the leader of the Mongol faction crashed a warship into the existing leadership of the clan.
Huh.
That's a
Well.
precious commodity.
Yes.
That's
Well,
how bad he wanted them dead.
Malvina Hazen's crazy.
Oh, well, say no more.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was in that time period.
Yes. It's yeah, when the Mongols rose in the Falcon clan.
I don't know the Falcon lore timeline.
Gotcha. Well, they used to be just Crusader, and then they eventually became Mongols.
Wait. That's a choice?
Well, there was like a more extremist Crusader faction that rose in like some of the other clans, and it eventually got adopted into Jade Falcon.
Did they put raw beef under their seats and ride on it all day to make beef tartare?
Yes.
They were just very abusive to everyone.
They ride on
Oh.
top of their mech shooting short bows.
Here you go, James. I put in Hippity Hoppity what it looks like to make other people see nameplates.
Oh, the 3 dots over general.
Yeah.
I see a fire starter.
Is it a twisted fire starter?
I see a griffin. And it's not a Peter.
Those are my units.
I see a dervish.
Is it whirling?
It might just be the way he's been jumping.
It's jumping.
Okay.
It would have been really nice if they had a way to, batch that, huh?
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Good old roll 20.
Oh, so so GM friendly.
Especially with how tightly packed the bug band is.
Yeah, no joke. Oh, Tegan whispered, blah, blah, blah. I can't read nobody now, but at least their nameplates are there in theory.
And over here is blah, 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 blah.
Phenomena.
There's still one of the firemen I can't get a name on. Sergeant Scat. Him slow. That's the first time I've seen his name. Hello, Sergeant Scott. I'm sorry to have blown half your mech away. Major Man's daughter. Oh. Yeah. Okay, I wouldn't have shot at him if I had saw that. Lieutenant. Oh, yeah. He's. Never mind. He was the bait. Lieutenant Franklin. Okay. He's like, where's my fellow lieutenant? Lieutenant Timms.
Lieutenants
Aw, he was cute.
everywhere.
Lieutenant Ahmed. Lieutenant Ladd. Oh, okay, he's my favorite. Such
Well,
a brave
he's on injured
lad.
right now.
Captain Jones. And finally, Sergeant Barnes. Bum, 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 bum.
Okay.
There's that one in the bug band getting the purple flash. It still needs a name. Then you're good.
There
Oh,
we go.
that's my favorite.
Boom.
Yeah.
All right. We are now ready for question 1.
All right.
42.
Is it possible for me to replicate the sensor signature, I guess you could say, for radar to make a ghost of that battle master on the flank of their unit?
You have ECM, yeah?
Yeah.
I know.
And he's also friendly.
I know sensor ghosts are a thing, but I don't think they're unit specific like that.
Well, I'm just rebroadcasting what his signature would be to me, since we're all on basically repeating his radar signature behind them. Since he's closer to us and friendly, he's going to be on our IFF. I'm going to hopefully in some way get that network information. Not a lot, but enough to reproduce a, what's the word I'm looking for? Convincing ghost on their radar of him.
I think what James is thinking, though, if I may speak on his behalf, that because of the range of the we happen to know it's a battle master, but our sensors are probably just showing up as a friendly assault.
Well, I'm also considering
he's
that
really far out.
watchtowers. I'm also considering that watchtowers can be a relay.
Let's see, what's the current distance between you guys?
It's a long way, but
Yeah,
the way I'm seeing it, he's going to be probably getting something from somewhere, and that watchtowers at a high position to broadcast
4 kilometers
or
distance.
be reachable.
I'll let you make a skill check for it.
All right. Question 2. Would my tactics skill help me in determining what would be the most effective position to point that ghost if I succeed in making it?
Yes.
All right. Final question. When this
we
begins,
lose
may I
Eckerson?
take control?
My roll 20 crashed, so I'm reloading.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. He's still alive. Cool. Last question. When this
I made the
starts
mistake
Max,
of
they're
zooming
still
out.
booting up.
When this goes down, may I take control of the narrative, please?
That's up to you guys. I think we've
Well,
been kind of going from right to left, but if you want to switch it up, you just take that up with Blinky and.
That's why I was kind of asking in general.
Oh, okay.
You know, just putting the question out there for everyone to consider, Battle Game Master included. All right.
Hey,
So
if you've got a plan, it's all you.
All right. So
for this to work right, the fireman, if I recall, it's the beginning of the turn, it would be the fireman. The firemen kind of have the choice if they want to continue the plan and wait for the sensor ghost to go off, or
they can just, hold their narration until you're done.
right.
Yeah. I'll pass it on to you.
Okay. Well,
Delaying his
no
action.
need to, but we're going to find out. 2d6 and my blah, 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 blah. We said that would be communications plus
Yeah.
5. And I am using an edge to re-roll the 1. Somebody's happy to finally see me use edge. So 1d6 to re-roll the 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful. That's what we want to see.
That's why I'm finicky with my edge, my men.
All
When
right.
it counts.
So,
Yep.
Sir,
when
there's
it
only a
counts.
1 in 6 chance. I like those odds.
So that's a total of 14.
Sure is.
I don't know if it's high enough, but it's the best I got.
yeah, it gave you a hard difficulty check, and that came up 14. So,
Next roll will be tactics.
all right.
2d6 plus 4. Oops.
Plus
We know you did it.
44.
I had something fall. I
Congrats.
just noticed it. I'm just going to re-roll that.
The unholy child of the desert
there
fox.
we go.
No, that was Rommel. Who else? All the greatest generals of the world just suddenly appear and they just say, attack. Sure.
You can see the ghosts start walking up behind me. Phantom zeppelins fly in the sky.
All the greatest armor generals who have ever commanded whisper in your ear.
Right. And now we see how Patton went crazy. He rolled too high.
Yep. All right. So, what is your objective?
My objective is to place this sensor ghost in such a place to where it is immediately threatening, overshadowing us as far as threat, convincing as far as how it could have been hiding there, and make all of them just kind of panic. And since they have no communication, as soon as they see this freaking Battle Master pop up, hell, I mean, considering how much I'm going to have to be putting my equipment through to generate this ghost, I might even have to drop communications for a second, which may even be beneficial, because then they have the chaos of suddenly regaining communications to tell each other Battle Master. And then hopefully spin around. But whether or not I can keep their comms jammed through this, I figure is entirely up to GM discretion. Because it is a rather complex thing.
Yeah, but Sensor Ghost is kind of a standard thing for the ECM suites.
Okay. So I'm going to try to sensor ghost at Battle Master. I'm thinking something convincing would probably be involving this, yeah, maybe over there, or
Behind the
maybe,
ridgeline.
yeah.
Because you don't want it back here, because that'll panic them into you.
Right. That and the whole goal here is to create an opening for us to fall back and leave them momentarily discombobulated. Even if it buys us a turn, we've gotten our opening to fall back a turn.
Right.
The De La Cruz Hocus Pocus.
There he is.
There we are. We have our Phantom Battlemaster.
All right.
Look how big he is. No wonder they're scared.
He
Yeah.
needs his
This is super heavy. They weren't even invented yet.
double-barreled rifle.
Oh, it's the original model.
He needs his 4 medium lasers.
So is he getting
And
shot by arrows from the Indian Ocean?
He's got an
people,
SRM
or-
6.
Battlemaster smash.
I'm glad you only put 4 medium lasers on there because 2 of them's pointing backwards at this point in time.
Well, yeah, those are the forward-facing medium lasers.
Yeah, he still has his ass blasters.
Yeah, the ass blasters.
And my fire starter has a rear-mounted flamer.
Oh, that's precious.
Yes.
He activates it
Is
like
he
an extra jump
jump-jetting?
jet.
Is he
Yeah.
farting? I can tell.
Backblast area clear.
All right.
All right.
So,
So,
if you deferred to me, this was De La Cruz's action. I figure he's definitely not going to be able to sprint while attempting this. Maybe move normal.
all right.
Set the
I'm
throttle
assuming-
backwards to a normal speed and then like hands off as he's typing on his console.
Oh yeah, dude. You know it's going to be some sort of just epic button pushing extravaganza going on.
Cruise
in there.
backwards and hope nothing's behind me. Let's go.
All right. So the
It's
result,
like Phantom of the Opera.
the result of this action is all the mechs start taking up defensive positions around, or trying to move to start taking up defensive positions around their fallen commandos. Or whatever they were. I don't even remember.
It might not matter much from now.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
these guys should totally retreat to the southwest. All do haste. Don't look at the ground.
Yeah.
De La
Do
Cruz
rest, I would say.
is going to back up by 4 while this is going on. That should be his movement. He's normally 4-6, so he's backed up to there.
Okay.
Now, everyone else, would it be possible for me to just hold my action and let everybody else go? And let the rest of my units respond?
All right, Mike, do you want to take this opening for your entry?
No, I'll go last.
Okay.
All right, so this sensor ghost goes off. Everybody freaks out and goes turning to see it. Who's moving?
All right. I feel like I would say my pilots would be, they weren't aware of this particular plan in play. So I don't know if even they would be ready to take advantage of this. I think they would suddenly realize there's like a friendly IFF or something showing up right on that ridge line, and we're like, oh, cool, reinforcements are here.
But you
Yeah.
have
Well,
line
I'll
of
try
sight
to-
enough to tell you that there's nothing there.
And you've been around De La Cruz long enough to know he's up to fuckery. Especially with comm
Yeah.
signals.
But I think they're still going to be in their general momentum of trying to just jump backwards so they can keep trying to make their way behind the next ridge line.
Right.
So I think they'll jump up and then realize those 2 mechs are out of their
Love it.
range. And so they're going to just keep with their momentum and moving backwards.
All right. Well, the good news is that the sensor ghost distracted the 2 Shadowhawks so they won't shoot you as you jump this time.
fuckery is not a skill; it's a skill set.
Something like that.
What the?
All right. I think that's it for my squad.
Yay! You got a free run back.
Yeah, next round's movement should have you just about to the top of the ridge line.
I love the little
Text bubbles.
yeah, little captions. Ninja Gaiden.
He had to say that at least once every game.
I think in the first game he said that like in between every level. Who's there? It's just a girl. What the?
She's got a gun, despite the fact that you just slaughtered your way through 30 or 40 people. One shot takes you down. Ah. Dang, cinematic moment.
GASP.
To be fair, the original was GRASP.
Right, he was grabbing a
Jump up to
helicopter.
Yeah.
All right, Bug Band, you gonna take advantage of this in any way? You running?
Well, we're started up, so we better start running, right? Like,
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're just gonna be like, "Hey, there's mechs not moving behind us. Let's blow them up."
Here's your opening. Use it how you may.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And remember, if you just want to like blitz run, you could cover 16 hexes.
Yeah, you can get out of there. And I
Yeah, but then I
think
can't shoot.
And where's the fun of playing a fast unit if you can't do some raiding action?
right,
Yeah, my whole goal for hiding here was to give them a good hit in the back.
right. Well, you got it.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna go for Mr. Wolverine though. Let me move all my guys. 1, 2, 3.
You want to go for
4,
someone you can actually be effective on.
7,
I
8.
feel you there.
Yeah, someone I could hit.
Right.
2.
I don't know how much I'll be able to back you up with the big guns, so let me go measuring.
That's all right. I'm probably gonna be Swiss cheese after this. 1, 2.
Not if I can help it.
4, 5, 6, 8.
Yeah, man's daughter's the only one they could hit.
And you have it set to not snap, right?
No snapping.
Okay.
Oh, what's the ranges? Let me pull up the notes.
Like
we go.
that's my closest Gauss rifle's effect maximum range.
All right, yeah. So everyone would have to be in medium, which would be everyone's in medium. You know, Lieutenant Franklin's back sure does look nice.
Yum yum.
It does.
All right.
So, all right. So
Let
I
me
think,
call up his defense roll.
yeah. So I think we're just, all of us are just going to concentrate fire on him as part of this ambush. And this, okay, so I've not done a lot of this combat yet. I can alpha strike, right?
You bet.
Yeah.
I did.
How does that work? I just do it once for each weapon group?
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna run down in order with
Dang, that guy's
this
good
person,
too.
which I think is Lee. So we're gonna do Lee.
Yeah, he rolled
All
pretty
right, we're
good.
gonna. Everyone's in medium range, so it's gonna be a -2 for medium lasers.
Heyo.
You made it.
And then all right, so that's gonna be 2 damage to 2d6, yeah,
Yeah. To the 6.
to the torso.
Ping, ping. You hit a
all right, so
Thunderbolt
then
right in the middle of the back.
So in the medium pulse lasers,
Hopefully he hits that
Thunderbolt
in.
out there?
You're right.
Oh,
What's
dang.
what?
That's a Thunderbolt out there?
Yeah, Franklin's in a Thunderbolt.
Oh, dang.
said he's got a nice big back.
Yeah, I guess.
Hopefully got lots of.
Tank, though.
I'm just hoping he's got a lot of squishy volatile ammo in that center torso that's about to get thoroughly volatilized.
Oh, he's got a lot of ammo. The issue is that there's no such thing as a rear torso armor location.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's that for your? That's your pulse lasers.
Yeah, it's my 2 medium pulse lasers. So
That hits.
that's gonna be 4 to the 5.
4 to the 5. Right leg.
Right leg.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then I can't do my small pulse lasers because that's got a dash on medium. Okay, so Lee is done. Who is this? I wish. Oh, that's Ding. Okay, cool. So Ding is going to shoot his medium lasers, which is going to be a -2. So that's a miss.
That's a miss.
And then he's going to do his 2 SRM2s, which is also a -2. It's also a miss. All right, well, that is Ding. So we're going to go to Shadow, who's going to do his medium lasers. -2.
Bing.
That's a hit.
Which is going to be 4 to the 9. Left leg. Wow, just hitting both legs now.
How much? 4?
We cap you.
4, yeah.
All right.
And that's going to be Shadow done because he can't hit with the small lasers, which leaves Whisper. Whisper is going to do her single medium laser, which is going to be a -2.
Oh. Well. I guess his defense can't really decrease more than his movement rating.
It's as low as it goes. It's just bottomed out.
Yeah, he's bottomed out at 13.
Okay, so that's a miss then. So then the SRM2s, which is now going to be halved because it's only 1 SRM2 on this one.
Right.
Also misses, so it doesn't matter. All right, that's our attacks.
Still stripped off 5, 7, 11 points of damage. That's a lot.
Yeah.
In this
from
system, that's a
Loki's.
lot. You stripped off a few tons of armor from him.
He's like, I'm getting it from behind, and there's something going to give it to me from the front. That Thunderbolt's about to get scared.
Yeah, these guys are
All
about
right.
to whip around and panic shoot at the locust.
Yeah.
And that one shot is going to just slice right through the 3 in a row.
Cascading effects and
Damn it, Bug Band. You're gonna make me do it, ain't you? All right. I'm making a circle to check the feasibility of trying to hit. That is borderline. If Rayburn moves up as far as he can this turn,
Nah, you guys don't need to move up.
yeah,
You guys
I
can,
won't-
can.
I want to cover him, but it's very iffy. It's going to be extreme range, and I'm going to have to advance to do it. Like, I was set up to hit Man's Daughter without even having to move with both of them. But
But then
Franklin's a different story.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be able to hit Man's Daughter at all. And it's the
I
same reason
think-
why I didn't do the double move, is because like the double move is going to put me right in front of everyone, and I'm like, that's not good for me. I want to
That's
stay
why I was-
behind them and get a volley.
I was kind of hoping you were going to go melee and try to kick him over.
four locusts
Because
run
if
by and kick him.
Yeah, like just try to push him over, because if he pushed him over, it would knock him prone, lower his defense, and the Gauss rifles could kick in.
Charge him 4 times.
All right, I'm going to have to fall back and just hope that the locust can sprint out of there soon.
Yeah, it'll be fine until it's not, and then it's still okay.
Not on my watch. De La Cruz won't lose a man. All right. Tilly, Rayburn, and Haybrook are going to begrudgingly follow orders.
Not Salazar, though. He's asleep at the wheel.
No, Salazar's coming up with some goofy game plan. It involves Tokyo Drift.
There is that nice road right there.
You're right. Cue the Initial D soundtrack. Do 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 do. Got tofu in the trunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's 8. It's kind of hard to see because of the name tags.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be
4,
precise.
5,
It's close enough.
6. Should be about right there.
So I honestly,
And
what I
Sal-
did with the Battle Masters, I made a ring around it of its movement and
Yeah, so
grouped
you
it
can just
to
go
the
with
thing. So yeah, I can just say, okay, that's where I need to move to. Blip.
That's a thing.
That's fun.
Yeah, I'm thinking, wow. He was talking about how he was bungling through it. Then he schooled us.
I mean, it's not too
Alright, so-
dissimilar to what Blinky did on his Griffin, which I guess he and I are the only ones who can see that.
Salazar, we said was a 5.8 normally, since that thing's like 80, 70, 80 kph. That would be what, a 10 sprint under what we're going?
Yeah.
Twice walk? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah,
Oh, look
Salazar.
out, he's on the road now.
Yeah. Initial D music.
Watch out for that corner at Warner Springs.
Right. They call them the gravity wells. They'll kill you. All right. Well, that's all of the Hoodoo Hussars.
All right, that's the whole round over.
That was a round.
There it is.
So to fill Rogan, De La Cruz basically rebroadcast a convincing censor ghost of the Battle Master coming to back them up to create an opening.
Oh, we have an observer. Let me.
Yeah, I've been sharing.
Yeah, no,
Oh, you're
Zero's
already
been
sharing.
streaming the whole
Okay.
time. I was playing Cyberpunk, but listening in.
Then I will stop sharing.
What kind of character are you rocking?
A corpo net runner,
Quick AFK.
and I was just doing a side quest. I'm gonna. My goal is this month to actually beat Phantom Liberty and then move on to other games. I still got to beat Baldur's Gate 3. So.
Oh dang, you've got a. That's a big list.
Yeah, I got a lot. I got to finish Phantom Liberty, Baldur's Gate 3. I got to actually play some Age of Empires 4, and then there's station to station. So.
And you also need to finalize what your lance is going to be for our tabletop match for New Year's.
Oh yeah, I got to go flip through my cards and figure out what my battle value is and what I'm gonna. Because
Well, your
I'm
cards
pretty
will only
sure
have a
that.
point value, not a battle value.
Well, yeah.
You need to go through Sarna, Mortal, or Master Unit list.
Yeah. Because I'm not allowed to bring a Night Star, 3 Atlases, and another Night Star.
No, that's too many mechs.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, that's 5. That's a star.
Yeah, but they're all in spear mechs.
You guys used to cut it.
That doesn't stop anything.
That's right.
They're feeling
Magic
stars of
happens.
Intersphere Max against me.
Nah, it's gonna be my Night Star and the Wolverine, and then I got to figure out what the other 2 are.
Yeah, it was one of those things where when I assigned roles to my pilots, and thought, okay, what mechs do I have that greatly fulfill those roles? And I realized that pretty much any lance I try to generate is going to end up having a Wolverine in it. Because no matter the era or battle value limit, there is a Wolverine that fits the bill.
Yeah, that's right.
Back, by the way.
Alright.
All right.
Mike, how about you open up this round so you can keep doing your raiding action? Or try to move on out.
I second that.
Okay.
What did I miss? Just quick fill me in. Did they attack the
Nothing.
ghost? Or...
No.
Okay, cool.
We
Nothing's
waited.
happened.
All right, cool.
We were chatting about other stuff.
Yeah, I think
We were trying. So Spurts and I are, gonna have a New Year's Eve BattleTech in-person fest. Because I have a battle mat that I bought months ago and I've yet to even open.
Well, see, here's
So-
the thing. I'm off for a week, the last week and a half of the year. I don't have to go back to work to January 2nd, but it's a little tight squeeze around New Year's.
It is, but I mean, if you want to come out here and play some BattleTech, you can.
You know,
It's awfully tempting, but I'd have to fly. That's pricey.
Well, if you left now, you could walk.
Oh, come on. Even though I may physically need it.
Well, don't we all?
are you going to try to get another round of shooting in?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, my God.
Oh, ballsy.
So ballsy.
No,
Oh, man.
now he's in short range. He's
The
gonna shoot
package
more
on those
weapons.
locusts.
Yeah, I had a bunch of weapons I couldn't shoot last time.
They're 20 tons of mech, but 80 tons of balls.
Yep. I don't know how the
There's no
Locust can
weapons
run
in
so
this
fast
mech.
with the
It's all
balls down
balls.
there.
Right? They should be bouncing around like a South Park episode.
Bong,
Testicular cancer from
bong.
marijuana. Yeah.
They're made out of brass.
Alright,
They might
so-
cause a lightning storm.
We're gonna start with Lee again.
All right,
Oh,
hang
and
on,
we're
I
gonna be
gotta-
targeting
I gotta zoom
manslaughter
in.
this time.
Whoa, getting spicy
bad.
there.
Well, because Franklin's no longer in my arc.
Well, you can torso twist.
Unfortunately,
Not that
the
far.
cross rifles are out of range for sure now.
Well, You could also say you took your weapon salvos before you took your turn to the right.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to shoot at Franklin as you're running by, I'm not going to say no.
All right, fine. Around the time that we were like peaked at this point before we turned, we took our shot. So that's
Yeah, just let me.
that's
It's like
short
a little-
range.
Yeah,
Synchronized swimming match. 4 little mechs. They as soon as one turns, the next one shoots. The next one turns.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
exactly. All right,
let me get his
then yeah,
defense.
then we're shooting Franklin, so get his defense.
Oof, he
Hey.
rolled well.
Always does.
All right, starting with Lee on the medium lasers. This is at short range, so that's okay.
Hey!
You did
Evade
it.
that. That's 2 damage to the 2 torso.
Torso,
Wait,
true
you get a
armor
chance
critical
to do
roll.
Critical.
Do I have to roll 2d6
Ammo,
again?
ammo.
Roll 2d6 again.
You said that was 2
ammo,
damage.
Ammo.
Yeah, 2 damage.
You need an 8 or more to do critical damage.
Oh.
Unless you rolled an edge.
Here's the devil on our shoulder.
You want me to roll an edge? I'll
I mean-
roll an edge.
It's an option. I'm not saying you have to.
What do I got to do to use an edge point?
You just
You say it, and you're gonna re-roll your 2.
How do I
whatever-
track how many I have?
there's edge points on the character sheet.
Yeah, I've got an edge of 1.
I see full plot points of 3 and nothing for edge points.
Did you not give yourself an edge skill? He has no edge.
You should have an edge of
Oh,
at least one.
my edge attribute is 1.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
So I have
every
1 edge
session
point?
we play, it replenishes back up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then I can roll 1d6, right?
Yes.
I'm replacing the
Yeah.
2.
All right.
Oh, wrong slash.
I do
Dang
it all
it,
the
Jacob.
time.
You got me.
Hey!
That crosses
All
the
right, now
threshold.
I can decrement that to 0. All right. Okay, cool. So I don't know what I do now for that.
You have to
Nothing.
look at the critical hit table.
Do I roll 2d6 again?
No, it's 1d6. Did I print that or?
I did again. Dang it.
Shit.
This is Jacob's fault.
Ammo, ammo, ammo.
Core mechanic, personal cat. There we are, critical hits table. I do have it printed.
What's 6?
Mech, torso 6. Engine shielding is damaged. Gain 1 heat token at the end of each of this mech's narration. A second critical hit destroys the engine.
Ooh, at least
Yay.
he's hurt.
Chill out. All right.
Thunderbolts run hot anyway, so that does a
Yeah.
good hit.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna do the 2 medium pulse lasers. It's a +2 at short range.
If he hits that engine again, we practically have a Thunderbolt salvage.
Right? Well, I mean, you got to get it away from the.
You gotta get another.
Yeah, but that's easier than getting another Thunderbolt.
Alright, that was for
Is that
a follow up attack?
Yeah.
No, that's a miss.
Okay. So then I can do my 2 small pulse lasers,
And he is. Whoops.
which is a +2. I guess that's a miss.
He is definitely going to
Um,
respond by turning and returning fire.
Oh, of course. Second, hit me once. Shame on me. Hit me twice. I'm gonna counterattack or whatever. All right, so that's the end of Lee. So now we're gonna do Shadow. I think Shadow was next in line. Let me double check. Open character. No, it's Ding. Ding is next in line. Okay. So we're gonna do.
Alright, so his defense
medium
is
laser.
now 16.
And it's short, so that's okay. That's a miss. We're going to do the 2 SRM2s, which is also okay,
That's a hit.
which would be a hit. And he's got both SRM2s, so I don't have to do anything weird. It's just this SRM2 damage result.
Alright, location 9 takes 2 damage.
Oh no.
And location 12 takes 1 damage. No, 2 damage. Well, 1 unless I use a plot point to make it 2.
Yeah.
But he's now had a head hit and he is going to be stunned.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, that is Ding's. Good job, Ding. All right. Now we're on Shadow.
Hang on. Right.
Okay. Who's going to do 2 medium lasers, which is okay. That's a miss. And the 2 small lasers, which is an okay. Also a miss. Well, good job, Shadow. Let's do Whisper. The medium laser. That's a hit. So that's 2 damage to 6.
Center
Torso.
punch. 2 damage to the torso.
And then she's going to use her last remaining SRM2, which is also an okay.
Also a hit.
Okay, so it's a 1 plus M at that point, right?
For an SRM2, yes. 1 plus M, max of
Right.
2.
Okay. I'm gonna roll this, and I'm not sure how this like modifies, because it's been so long since I like did anything with this macro. I never understand it until I come back.
So,
Just ignore the second M
right, and apply
And
1
those 2
damage to
damage
the
to the
initial.
torso.
and 1 damage to location 6. Okay, yeah, that's right. Because
Oh, yeah, 1
that
damage.
box,
Yeah.
that box is a static number. It's not a die roll. I just made it look like it was a die roll, so it looked nice.
Right.
Roll a 2. Okay, 2.
Got it.
Okay, so just another hit to the torso.
Yeah.
But that torso's taking a beating.
And that's it for Whisper. So that is their turn, and now Franklin can wreck my shit.
I thought he was stunned.
I don't know what that means. That could just mean it's harder for him to wreck my shit.
It means I'm
Well,
not
that's
going to
still
let
an
him.
improvement.
It means I'm not going to give him his piloting roll. Or his piloting skill to his shot. He's going to have to roll straight shot.
Who's he attacking?
Whisper. Tail end
Oh,
Charlie.
He's going to try
All
to
right,
kill you.
all right.
Least effective.
All right, so let me roll an evasion check on her. No modifiers because everything else is baked in.
Got my fingers crossed for her.
My gosh. Speed of 5?
Well, because you said it's +1 to the speed because
Oh,
of
yes!
the,
Yes! Being narrow profile.
Yeah.
Yes. But it was listed under speed and not modifiers. But when I hovered over it, I saw 4 + 1, and
Yeah. I baked it in so it wasn't gonna just be a straight 5 value, so that I would know that hey, that was added on. Yeah, because the modifier thing is a prompt, and I didn't want to have to enter it every time. My
Yeah.
modifiers row is the like situational modifiers, not baked-in mech modifier.
Hey, Mike, double check your macro because the result thing is still adding 9, I think, to your 2d6 roll.
What am I doing?
Instead of
I have
the
my 2 plus
10.
3.
Oh yeah, it says 2
Oh
plus
yeah,
3
it's
plus
not,
4
it's
plus
not,
0.
it should be 14. Yeah. Yeah, it's missing the one from the speed.
Weird.
I can tweak that.
All right.
So yeah, 14. I'll write it down. Really 14.
All right. So going with his big weapon group of 3 medium lasers and an SRM2. He whiffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Nice.
How much heat
Nice.
does he have?
Too much.
Too much.
That'll put him at 3,
Ooh.
which is what he
Dang.
can dissipate. His
You
machine
get that one a
guns.
turn.
Machine
Oh,
guns
even
miss
worse.
even worse.
I'm glad he's missing because I'm tweaking all my macros real quick.
Panic. It's
I'm
the
not even
panic
paying
setting in.
attention to you.
They went from suddenly pushing us back to all of a sudden they've got a battle master bearing down on them. Their biggest mechs nearly cored out. They can't hear one another.
And the large laser. Whifferoony!
Meanwhile, Spurts is like, fuck it. Next round or next fight, they're going up against 10 Atlases. No holds barred.
Well, now Tim's is going to shoot as well. Because Tim's was able to see Franklin get shot.
Yeah. I got your back, buddy.
Alright.
There.
They won't get away with this. Oh, but they will.
Buggy's in the bush. Buggy's in the bush.
Alright, he's a lieutenant, so he should be his... Yeah, okay. So now Whisper's defense is now actually a 13.
Yay! Oh, let me put that down. Now 13.
Alright, let's see. You actually get your gunnery value.
Yeah, I didn't stun him.
This is
Only with the audacity of my attack.
point blank range, so the autocannon 5 is at a -2. But with the +3 movement, it becomes a +1.
Oh yeah. Make sure you're doing your range against this spot because that was like where that combat was happening, I guess. So it's probably short range, yeah.
What was
Oh,
short
you're
range
shoot.
again?
Are you? Oh yeah. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. Still a miss.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, Bug Squad.
LRM.
If anything does
mean,
hit,
I'll be
it's
at
over
my
for
seat.
him. So.
Yeah, you all got me on the edge of my seat over here. Just get out of there.
The
Your
LRM
luck's
missed.
going to run out, dude. It's holding for now, but it's going to run out. so you
Medium
should probably
laser
get
and
out first.
SRM2. Which is an okay. That
No.
hits.
Oh,
Okay.
I told you it's going to run out, dude.
Alright, do you have Whisper's character sheet up?
I do. I have all 4 up.
He's like, burn it.
just rip it up. That's
Rip it up.
Alright.
It's gone.
Like, just close that character sheet. Character's dead.
No.
A moment of silence for poor old Whisper.
Alright, so it's 3 plus M. So I'm rolling 1d6 for the M. 1 extra
So
hit.
4. Yeah.
Come on.
Okay, so the first 3 goes to the torso.
Ooh.
That
Pretty good.
does internal damage.
Internal check, nothing.
Yay.
Okay.
Alright, the last 1 damage goes to the torso.
Oh.
She's cored.
Oh. Whisper down.
Auto eject?
Of course.
Yeah, sure, it's just being cored out. She can eject
still
as her
there.
mech
Heck,
falls down.
The head's at the other end of the mech from what's getting attacked.
Right.
There's all the time in the world for that to engage.
I mean, considering how tightly packed they are, there's a good chance she'll just land on one of her lance mates.
Just ride them off.
Grabs onto the
Just
back.
ride out. Yeah.
Pulls out her sidearm, starts shooting.
She was the inspiration for Elizabeth Hazen.
Oh god. Don't give her a knife, she'll kill all the remaining mechs.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. So, Whisper has ejected.
That character sheet lives for another day.
Pray for ejection. Hashtag mech warrior needs to pay attention.
Ejecting! Boom!
Alright. I would like to push along the narrative by having Captain Jones tell Lad and Ahmed to push forward to verify, get visual on this sensor blip that they have.
Yes. Good one. I was kind of caught up into what was going on with the bug band and not thinking of,
Alrighty. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. That's reasonable.
Okay.
What's Jones in? I don't even remember. Oh, he's in a
Let me double
Crusader.
check in. Dang. James, what are you doing to us?
trying to challenge us.
A medium lance. It's got 2 mediums, a light, and a heavy.
I don't know. Might average out to a medium, but those heavies pack a bite.
And we're ignoring the commandos we've already sort of maimed.
All right. So, do you mind if I go up next then?
Go ahead.
So the Fire Lance, realizing that the advance of those, oh shoot, what were they? They were Shadowhawks.
Yeah.
They stopped
Yeah.
marching up towards us, and we're gonna pop up once again, but this time we're gonna be flying forward. Aha.
Oh.
Hopefully, this puts us in 1, 2, 3,
Cue the
4,
trapeze music.
5, something like that.
I can only imagine that Griffin laughs like Peter Griffin as it jumps.
Yeah.
You just hear the Doppler effect of it as it jumps along.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, that should hopefully be correct. Yep. Yes. All
It's
right.
like shooting gallery.
All right. I will have. Who? Let's have my Griffin fire first. Yeah, why not?
At who?
Griffin, he's going to be firing on Ahmed.
Alright, let me get a defense roll up for him. Let's see.
Hey, these guys.
Tell you.
Yeah, you gotta remember, the initial Scout Lance had one lieutenant, and he was the one that you guys had a hard time hitting. Here, everyone except the 2 commandos was a lieutenant or higher.
Yeah, we shouldn't be engaging in them. I only did it because I'm a cocky ass.
All right. So my Griffin, he's gonna go big. Let's go.
PPC and LRM.
You bet. Gotta go.
Yeah.
Gotta go for some manly heat.
That's as big as it can get, so.
All right, that's NPC. All right, gunnery. I'm at long range for my LRM, so that's a -2 modifier for me.
Ooh.
Come on. What's my? I rolled an 11, and it rolled 16. Damn it. So essentially, it's a moot point trying to shoot this guy.
Yep.
He's got too good of a position right there.
That's why it's important for us to get to the battle master who's more their level.
Yeah. Dang.
That's why I was making an opening so we could do that.
All right. Well, I already said I was doing an alpha strike with this, so it's a moot point, but -4 on the EPC. All right. Griffin is running on a 1 heat now.
So he's got minus movement, which doesn't affect him jumping away.
Doesn't affect jumping.
I love the subtle nudge.
Run away!
Doesn't affect anything jumping. No
away,
hits
he
there.
specifies. No, he even said away at the end of it. He specified a direction.
Okay, that may have been an unintentional guideline, but
All right. The Phoenix. I'm gonna say his firing arc actually may be impact. It's that darn little ridge right in the middle, right there. I want the Phoenix to fire on Lieutenant Ladd.
now you'd be up over that during the jump phase.
Yeah.
I'm all about shooting at the top of the jump.
Called a Pop Tart. Hurdy dur, I'm a warbird.
That's right.
But since Ladd is already up right on that little elevation line, he would appear first when he's jumping up. So.
Well, now I gotta roll another defense.
That's exactly why.
You're making him work.
Target.
Bold of you to assume it'll be any easier.
Well, give me some options.
It's at least a chance for it to be easier. That's more than he had shooting at the last guy. Like so.
Now this is the guy. All right. Phoenix is going to be firing his PPC. NPC move. Oh yeah, he's still at a 3. Yep. And his modifier will be -4 at long range PPC. This guy. All right. Well, that's it for the Phoenix. But the Dervish is right up. And he's going to fire at Ladd as well.
The fire starter farts.
Fire starter's doing a very important job.
The eternal flame.
Mm-hmm. Fire starter's firing at Ladd. Or Dervish is firing at Ladd.
Oh. Depth 13. There we go.
How about 12?
They're yeah, 12.
Herpity nerd.
All right, Dervish. He has a -2 modifier with LRM long range. There we go.
Ooh.
I did damage.
Solid
once
hit.
this round. All right, he's got 2 LRM 10s. All right. 2 damage to the left arm.
Ping ping.
1 damage to the right leg, and nothing else.
And ping.
Man, a whole lot of effort for 3 damage.
Yep.
Gonna have the fire starter run around. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-ish. All right, that's it for Fire Squad.
All right. The Hussars. I hate it how I go to move my map sometimes and it just like decides to be in the opposite corner for no reason. We're going to start with Salazar because they're going to be the least important. They're going to continue their initial D run across the road. Do, 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 do.
What happened?
All right.
Where did everyone go?
Does he have his own theme song?
It's actually like one of the first songs from the first episode of Initial D. All
Hey,
right.
He's all about music.
Oh yeah. 2, 3, 4. De La Cruz is continuing to back up at a reasonable pace. Tilly, Rayburn, and Haybrook, though. We need to see what they may be able to hit, but those guys haven't moved. So yeah, nothing's in range of the Gauss rifles, like I figured. And how close is our backup now?
Still like 4 kilometers away.
Yeah. But at least I can fit them and Salazar on the same screen.
So really the issue here is the bug band. Everyone else is at a position where if they decide to just run, they can run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys should be all good.
But
so the bug
we're
band
a
just has to
team,
like,
damn it.
the bug band just has to like sprint for 1 round to escape, and then they'll be
Yeah.
at long range and be harder to hit.
At this point, the Hussars are more focusing on their next position, and De La Cruz is more focusing on line of sight for signal. Because if we're going to maintain that ghost where it's at, well, I've got to kind of keep traveling in the direction I'm going, and in a couple of turns, it's going to have to move or vanish.
He's looking at me.
Yeah, but even if it vanishes because of you lose line of sight at that point of the ridge, you're already 2 ridge lines over.
Right. It served its purpose, but
Right.
I'd like to maintain it as long as possible. It's not going to last forever, and I doubt it will work twice. So I need to make the best of this one.
Yeah, if you guys can get the bug band out of the way, then I can just have you meet up with the Battlemaster halfway in between.
All right, guys, I'm going to bow out.
All right.
Enjoy your game.
Have a good
I'll
night.
catch you
man.
next time. Good night.
Good night.
Good. Oh. 3, 4.
Yeah, my next move is definitely going to be sprinting, so it's
We'll come back for you, Whisper.
I'm full speed out of here. Whisper's just going to have to go into her stealthy training that the AI decided she was taught.
That's convenient.
All right.
You know, this actually sets up an
I'll-
interesting chance for prisoner exchange.
Huh. You assume they're going to be around to take a prisoner. All right, I'm done. I'm in the process of falling back to set up a new line.
All right. All right, so I think that's everyone for this round, since Bugban let us off last time.
Yeah.
Round 3.
Fight.
Fight!
Shall I
Jayla
sprint?
Cruz advances as an illusionist.
I think the center of the action is around you, Mike.
Yeah. And so that would just be 16 instead of 8, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's no reason why I can't just go directly south, right? Like,
None whatsoever.
Run like the wind.
yeah, can I?
Mass select and
Oh.
drag.
Well, I just gotta make sure I don't grab.
Grab Whisper.
He's just
Blown up
trolling now.
You just fireman carry that mech with you.
Oh, you
That's
have no
us.
arms!
That's what those giant leather straps are for, from that toy that Mike got. You know?
Right?
With the long
They
cows.
slaughtered 100 cows so that a mech could have a belt.
Just like how Macross wanted. There we go. That's my sprint.
You're still in range to hit, but at least you're going to be a lot harder to hit.
That's only like 10 hexes.
Oh, it was hard to see.
16
I
will
should
take you
be-
like.
I should
Yeah,
be there.
Yeah.
You should be a bit further along.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Might I suggest
like
heading
there?
towards the tanks?
Yay!
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
about right.
16.
Fast mechs for the win.
So now, as these guys try to take parting shots on you, they're going to have to deal with your mega burst of speed. So roll a defense for Shadow, and then give him an extra +4 modifier for sprinting.
Wow.
And then, do we need to actually... No, that time it grabbed the +1.
Oh, I edited all the macros already.
Oh, okay. Hot damn.
Wow. Finally, a taste of their own damn medicine.
All right, let's see. What's the range? What do we got? Long, long, and long.
And hard.
Shuck it long and shuck it hard.
Never gonna catch me, copper.
All right, starting with Lieutenant Tim Timony.
Tim Taru.
Autocannon 5. At a -4 with +3 movement for a -1 modifier. Whifferoony. The LRMs. -2, 3 movement, +1 modifier. Whifferoony. Franklin. No longer stunned. It's the next round.
Now it's 20.
Yeah. Large laser has a -4. And a movement of 2 gives a total of -2. LRM 15. -2, -2 rounds out to 0. Whiff, whiff, whiff. He is now at 2 heat. Okay. And man's daughter with the autocannon. So now defense is a 19.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's fine. Wow. Rolled a 2 and a 1.
Wow.
What shit rolls.
Wow.
Shadow just ninja'd his way right out. Shadow! Brilliant. All right. Now, from a narrative standpoint, if you guys want to just back up and meet up with the Battle Master, you can.
Is that another nudge, I feel?
Well, it allows us to progress.
Advance?
Yeah, it allows us to progress.
Like, there's no reason for us to do this every round.
I concur.
If we're out of range now, we're good.
Let's
Fast
break
forward.
and fall. Yeah. Let's break and fall back as originally intended.
All right, I'm gonna try and zoom out my map again. This is when everything broke last time. As I zoomed out. Where are we going on our fast forward?
Yeah, that's kind of the question.
Around Warner Springs.
So I've got the Battle Master place at kind of a halfway point between where you were and where she was or he was originally.
Okay, so over there.
I'm thinking that might be realistic for my tanks. Since they weren't, that's just like 5 turns maybe. Pretty much
then like
straight
that?
line.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
running
right
past.
there.
We did our job. Bye. We lost one.
My map just went random location again.
Whisper's hiding in a cardboard box. Doot, 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 doot.
Bling!
Doot, doot.
I'm gonna have to reload my browser on Roll20, I believe.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it's just there's a lot of stuff on it, and sometimes it just doesn't recover.
Yeah, and it gets wonky with me on trying to move the map around too, and that's ultimately what crashed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No worries. We're not going anywhere.
I'm almost back in. There we go. Okay.
Alright, so let's see. Phantom Battle Master is now gone.
And Salazar is kind of heading towards this intersection right there. They were already pretty much a straight shot around the, just cutting off the whole corner and going cross country anyway from there. Actually, probably be a little further down the road for that matter.
And all of a sudden, these guys realize they have comms now.
Yeah, they have comms again. Is it possible for me to be listening in on them?
They're no longer broadcasting on the frequency you're monitoring.
Oh, that doesn't mean I can't monitor other frequencies. Can I scan for it?
Sure. Give me a comms
All
roll.
right. I am on it. Let me check my skill. Yup, +5. Kablow.
Nice.
I hear what I want to hear. You hear what I want you to hear.
You hear them reporting that the natives had advanced ECM capability,
Natives. I love it.
and 2 of their light mechs are down. One of their heavies is substantially damaged.
And of course, I'm sharing this over a separate frequency for everyone else to hear if they want.
Right. And
Including our battle master friend, by the way.
they need 2 people picked up for evac and 1 POW for transport.
Oh, that is unacceptable. No man or woman left behind.
I don't know. They kind of have us outgunned in that case.
Not for much longer. And
No, we're
Next
we're
time
about to
on
discover
Hippity
how
Hoppity.
good of a pilot this Battlemaster really is.